Here's how to make a Greek yogurt that is thick, silky smooth, and absolutely not sour. To make our Greek yogurt, we'll be needing powdered milk. Now, the quality of your ingredients, especially your powdered milk, really matters in the end product of your Greek yogurt. So ensure that you use a very good and quality brand. Next, we'll be needing culture. Now you can use the powdered type of culture, or you can use an already made yogurt that has culture as one of the listed ingredients. This brand particularly is what I love to use. Also bear in mind that your Greek yogurt will end up tasting just like the yogurt brand you choose to use. So choose wisely and also ensure that the yogurt is unsweetened. The full list of the ingredients and their measurements will be in the description box below. Next, we are going to add in our milk into our pot, and then we are going to add in some water. Now, there are two methods in making your Greek yogurt. In this video, I'll be showing you the first method, which is on your cooking gas in your cooking pot. The second method is using already boiled water, but I'll make another video explaining how that works. So now that you've added your water, you're going to mix and ensure that every single thing dissolves and is incorporated properly. Once your milk dissolves in the water, then transfer your pot to your cooking gas. Now you want to simmer your milk, not boil. You want to simmer your milk on medium heat until it starts to steam like so. Once you notice it's about to boil, not when it starts to boil, then take it off of the heat. Now transfer the simmered milk into a container that has an airtight lid. I would advise that you strain it as you transfer it into the containers so that you have a really smooth yogurt at the end product. So now just set this aside to cool, or you do not want it to cool completely. Before we can add our culture into this milk, we have to ensure that the milk isn't so hot but yet it's warm to the touch. You want it to be bearable on your skin. So what you can do to test the temperature is just to put a few drops on the back of your palm like so, or you can dip a finger into the milk for some seconds, and if it's bearable enough for you, then it's ready for your culture. But if it's still too hot and unbearable for your finger, then it still needs some time to cool. Do not put your culture into your milk when it's still hot. It's going to kill the bacteria in the culture and you're not going to get a yogurt that is thick at all. So you want to ensure that the milk is not too hot, it is just bearable enough on the skin. So adding your culture, once you mix in your culture, then cover your airtight container. Ensure that you wrap it up with like a blanket, or keep it in a warm place. You can tie it in a polythene bag if you do not want to wrap it in a blanket. So just ensure that you keep it in a warm and dark place. You can keep it in your oven, but ensure your oven is turned off. Now, the tip for having a Greek yogurt that is not sour is keeping your yogurt for less 10 to 12 hours. Normally, people would recommend that you allow your yogurt to set for 12 hours. At that point, it will start to ferment and it will become really sour. What you want to do if you do not want a sour yogurt is to allow your yogurt to set for 8 hours. Now, the downside to this is at that point, the yogurt may not exactly be as thick as it should at the time it's done fermenting by 12 hours, but you can still get that thickness by this method that I like to use, which is transferring your Greek yogurt into a cheesecloth or a chiffon cloth and allowing it to strain all the way. Now, whey is the liquid, that's the clear liquid that separates from the yogurt while it's fermenting or while it's setting. You're just going to do this and leave it for at least an hour, but at most an hour 30 minutes to 2 hours, so that it can strain all the excess whey and then you're left with your thick and creamy yogurt. I like to use like a double kind of straining method using a cheesecloth and a strainer that has like a cheesecloth type of net. It's a locally made one, popular for the northerners. We use this in making, in straining our canoe and millet. But I like to use that. If you do not have that, it is fine. Your cheesecloth will work just fine. Another way that you can do this is by tying both ends and then using a wooden spatula to hang it so that the whey can just strain out more easily. If you have a place in your kitchen where you can hang it without even the wooden spatula, just so that the water can strain down into a bowl directly, that will work fine as well. After a total of 9 hours, you can transfer your yogurt into your container for storage, and at this point you want to add in your sweetener. You can use whatever preferred sweetener, be it syrup or sugar, and just mix in your flavorings as well. If you like to add flavorings, you can do that now. Using your whisk, make sure you whisk everything together properly, let it be well incorporated. You can give it a taste to know if the taste is okay for you, if the sweetness is okay for you, and then you cover and store in your refrigerator. Right now it may not look as thick, but trust me, once it's refrigerated, the yogurt will set and it will become really thick and really creamy. Trust me guys, this is really delicious, this is really creamy, this is really tasty. It is not sour at all. Try this out if you as well do not like sour Greek yogurt. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Bye for now.